Hi, I'm Lisa Taylor from Evolution Power Yoga and Evolution Go. This is a 30-minute yoga nidra on completion. All you need is a place to get comfy and maybe some cushions or a blanket in case you get cold. So let's get started. So for this 30-minute yoga nidra, Jess is going to work with me. We'll get started with just a little bit of movement, and we're going to use the couch as a place to get comfy, so you can use your couch or your bed at home or the floor. But let's start the movement piece by coming just up to the edge of your seat and putting your hands on your thighs. So with your hands on your thighs and your feet anchored to the floor, take a deep breath in and exhale. Do that a few times. Inhale. Exhale. And you can do the exhaling through your mouth, but ultimately mouth closed, inhale and exhale through your nose. You can already feel there's a sense of your chest rising as you inhale and your body settling as you exhale. Let's just add a little bit more movement to all of that. Let your exhale happen. You can let your hands drop down by your sides. Next time you inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, look up and reach up. And then as you exhale, let your arms drift down by your sides all the way until they just hang. Let's keep that going. Inhaling and taking your arms up and overhead and reach, and then exhale. So much like you see Jess doing, just a soft, easy exhale, let your arms drop down. We're just matching the movement of your breathing to your body's physical movements. Just to get connected, just a few, and as you exhale, your arms just flutter down. One more, reach up. This time when you exhale, bring your hands to rest on your thighs. Then put your left hand over on your right thigh and put your right hand behind you. Use that as just a bit of leverage. If you need to come forward on your seat, you can. If your seat's really squishy, don't really worry about perfect position. Now when you inhale, press your feet down, press your left and your right hand down, but lift up. And then when you exhale from down low in your spine, just start to rotate. Take your time, I'll give you a few breaths. So inhale, just lift up tall, and exhale, start to rotate. You'll gradually work to the place where you're looking over your back shoulder. Then once you get here, sitting as tall as you can, just work it in your body. You might feel some stretching in your back left rib cage. Stay right here, and for 3 breaths, just expand your chest and upper back. As you do that, you'll start to experience your shoulders relaxing. Take your 3rd one. Next inhale, come back to the center, and with the exhale, just settle your hands on your thighs. Let's do the other side. So right hand on your left thigh, left hand behind you. You know what, at first you'll be reaching back there and feel a little bit stiff, but as you felt on the first side, that'll change quickly. Inhale and just sit up tall. Exhale, start to rotate toward your back left hand. Keep breathing, tall on your inhale, turning on your exhale. Getting turned around isn't the greatest objective. The objectives are the height and some rotation. And rotation isn't just something you feel in your neck and in your eyes straining to look behind you. It's something that happens all the way up your whole spine. So when you feel like you get to the space of the most rotation for you, set your eyes on one point where it's comfortable to settle your gaze. And then keep on breathing here. Easy breaths where you inhale and fill up your body, and then you exhale and let your body soften. Stay here and breathe until the pose feels complete to you. Completion isn't something we necessarily know. It's more often something that we can feel a sense of being settled, a sense of satisfaction. So stay here for one more breath. See if you can create a sense of satisfaction if you don't already sense it. And then with your next breath, unwind, bring your hands to your knees. You may want to scooch again toward the edge of your seat. This time, seated cat and dog stretches. When you inhale, press down into your knees and lift your chest up and look up. And then as you exhale, press into your knees, maybe cup your hands around your knees, tuck your chin and pull your belly way back. Keep on going. Inhale to lift up forward. Exhale to bring your body back. At first, you may not have a lot of range of motion, so keep going. Forward and back, let your chin tuck. See how it feels the best in your body. We're looking for stretch all the way up to the tip of your chin. Take one more inhale, lifting up. And then when you exhale, come way back. Stay back like this, or rest your elbows on your thighs, or if there happens to be a chair or something in front of you. So from the crown of your head all the way down your back body to your sitting bones, you feel a gentle quality of stretching. Now, just while you're sitting here, just let yourself breathe. There's nowhere to go or different to be. Gravity will just keep deepening this curve of your body. And so while you breathe and expand across your upper back, put your attention up here, this area of your neck and shoulders, which for most of us is some of the tightest space in our body. You can probably feel that tugging and pulling a little bit on your neck, your upper back. I think I saw a nod yes by Jess that she can feel that in her upper body. Just keep breathing. Now stay with this until you sense a quality of completion. And so completion might feel like satisfaction, but it also might feel like aversion, like, okay, I'm finished with that. I don't need that anymore. And when inside of you, you get a signal from your body physically that's just saying to you, I don't need that anymore. You're finished. So put your hands on your thighs when that happens and roll up to sitting. Yeah, like Jess did, one bone at a time until you're stacking your body tall. Feels kind of good, right? So let's take a little bit of a back bend now. Again, you'll need to be to the edge of your seat. I don't know about you, but I start slipping backwards. And you can take your hands behind you if there are arms of your chair, wherever it's easiest for you to reach. You may even be able to reach quite a bit behind you. We're taking somewhat of a back bend, so make yourself comfortable, whatever works for you. I see Jess really re-emphasized grounding her feet. Ground your hands in some regard. Then press down with your hands and feet and lift up to the ceiling with the crown of your head. Then you can start lifting your heart up to the ceiling. Lift your chest a little bit more up to the ceiling. Find whatever's the most for you, from your pubic bone all the way up to the tip of your chin, and then just breathe and let this area stretch. Anything difficult in your body, change it. Make it easy. So a warm up for Yoga Nidra doesn't have to be really physical. It can be, or what it can be doing is creating space and then completion around space to get you ready for the Nidra. Take a few more breaths here. One more. And then just like you rolled up from the forward position, we'll roll up and out of this seated position. Feel okay? Okay. Let's take a side stretch and then we're ready for the Nidra. So for the side stretch, maybe now you need to sit back a little bit more, wherever you feel the most steady. And then take one hand to the side of your seat. So I have a smaller chair, Jess has a long couch. Put one hand to your side, whatever feels comfortable. And then let your left hand hang down beside your thigh or beside your chair, whatever you have access to. And when you inhale, sweep your arm up and overhead until it reaches for the ceiling. So all the way up, reach for the ceiling. Now pause there before you tilt. Really anchor this left hip into the ground and reach your fingertips up. So all the way down your body is this incredible stretching space. When you get here at first, there'll be a lot of effort. So let your shoulders settle and just breathe and let your ribs open up as you breathe. When there's space there, you feel a quality of completion, then fill up space. Then you'll go a little bit further, like you're dragging your fingers across the ceiling, and pause there when you get to the place where there isn't space. Again, you find more closed, tight, a quality of restriction or congestion in your ribs, and breathe there. While you're breathing, your body will signal completion by your neck getting longer, tension coming out of it, your shoulder becoming easier. Then once you get this maximal stretch, Just make sure you put enough lift and space here in this side of your body. Yeah, and so you see Jess is working with it, discovering it in this moment, right now for herself. Once it feels complete, inhale, stretch straight up, and then bring your fingers back down by your sides. Feels kind of okay? And then one side's really different from the other right now. So we need to do the other side. So set yourself up and make yourself comfortable for the other side. Anchored feet, anchored hand. Inhale and reach this right arm straight up to the ceiling and pause right there and breathe. So you already know the drill. You're in charge of this exercise. You're the best teacher for you. Jess is the best teacher for her right now. She's using her body, amplifying her deep inner listening, and creating results. From the results, choosing, noticing, acting on completion. She's got the exercise, she knows the drill, and she's doing what she needs to do for her body. Space all along the side, anchoring and grounding, ease developing in the shoulders, the neck, the rest of the body. And then ultimately the supporting spine, she keeps checking it for space, adding space on the supporting side of her body. You do that too at home. Take another breath, reach, and then relax in the center. When you get to the center, hands on your thighs, steady hips on the seat, steady feet on the floor. Maybe close your eyes even for a moment. Take a breath or two and feel what you feel. Maybe you have a renewed sense of calmness. That's usually what I feel when I've come to a place and space of some kind of completion. Let's get ready for the Nidra now. So let's set up to be comfortable on your spot. Jess has got the couch here. So Jess, let's set some of these cushions up to support you on your head. We've got a little wrap here that you can rest over the length of your body to keep you warm. Additional cushions for underneath of the knees. Yeah, let's get these right under your knees, some space, your feet. I love the feet elevated. We'll place this wrap right over her body so she can be warm and comfortable in the pose. How's that feel? Does your neck feel good? Okay, you can change any of this at any moment. So maybe your initial setup isn't the best for you and you need to change it, then just change it. So you might have been using your Ujjayi breath as you moved through the warm-up. You notice your Ujjayi breath has those 4 parts: the inhale, the pause, the exhale, and the pause. I'm gonna scoot my chair over so I can talk directly with Jess. So Jess, you can close your eyes. Now feel what you feel and notice what you notice about your breathing. Start to take the pauses and let those go. Let your breath inhale soften right into your exhale. Let your Ujjayi breath soften into an everyday sort of breath, but an everyday sort of breath that's been conditioned and completed and has a renewed sense of ease and nourishing quality to it. While you're setting your breath, I want to share with you one of my favorite, most guiding quotes that I've used again and again throughout my life to help me know when I'm at the edge of my comfort zone and it's gonna be okay if I step off of the edge and I go for something new, different, or more. This has been my guiding quote for the last 25 years. And so it's by a French author, and she's fairly well known for her quotes, and you may have heard this one even before. And so her name is Anais Nin, and the quote goes like this: "And the day came when the effort to remain closed tight as a bud was more painful than the effort to blossom." I've always taken this quote to mean even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it hurts a little bit, I can feel it physically, to just let go. It's harder to hold on. I cause myself more harm in holding on. And the quality of letting go, though it might be scary, is my access to freedom. Bring your attention to your toes. You might wiggle your toes. Squeeze your toes. And then relax. Let go. Let your toes be easy. And then bring your attention to your feet and your ankles. It can help to move them, squeeze them, really connect your sensation, your sense of knowing and feeling in your body. Really connect to your ankles and your feet. Squeeze them tight, take a breath, and let them go. Then bring your attention to your legs, the area between your knees and your ankles, the whole space in between where your calf muscles are. Give them a squeeze and let them go. Let go. Now your knees. Your knees, your kneecap, your knee joint. Move your knees from side to side. Squeeze your knees. Take a breath and let go. Now your thighs, the area between your knees and your hips, your quad muscles in the front, your hamstrings in the back. Squeeze your thigh muscles and let go. And then your pelvis, the strong muscles of your glutes in the back, the strong muscles of your hips, your pelvic floor, the root, a quality of squeeze, a quality of attention, and let go. And then your abdomen. Maybe your hands might be resting on your abdomen right now, and you can feel your belly rise and fall as you breathe. Just bring your attention to your abdomen. Squeeze, maybe you contract the muscles to bring your attention there in your belly, and let go. And then your chest in the front, the area of your upper back. You can notice your chest rising and falling as you breathe, or your upper back expanding and relaxing as you breathe. Bring your attention to your chest, to your upper back. Breathe and let go. Blossom. Now your arms, your upper arm, your forearm, your hands. You might wiggle your fingers, move your elbows, turn and twist and tense your arms. Bring your attention to your arms and your hands. And take a breath and release. Then bring your attention to your neck, the front of it, the back of it, the sides of it, your neck. Where breath passes through, where you swallow. Bring your attention to your neck. Breathe and let go. Now your jaw, your mouth, the tongue inside of your mouth, Let your lips fall open. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your whole jaw be easy. Take a breath and let go. And then your eyes, your scalp, your ears, the crown of your head, the back of your skull. Just be aware of that whole top of your physical being. Take a breath and let go. Release. Release the sensations physically. Release the thoughts, the emotions. Just let go. If there's any area of your body that you still feel unsettled with, bring your attention to that area. All of your attention. Internally, maybe squeeze the area, wiggle the area, really draw your attention there. Take a breath and release, let go. Be complete with all the areas of your body. Let go of any holding and any tightness and be complete. Let yourself open up. Allow ease. Allow yourself peace. Soften and let go. Soften. Let go. Whatever comes up, let it come up. And let it go. Let yourself be easy, soft, free. Let go. You are whole, perfect, and complete, exactly as you are. Let go of anything that's not you. Let go. Let go. Soften. Now begin to deepen your breath. Maybe longer breaths, deeper breath, until you can take a breath in and sigh out through your mouth. Keep breathing. As you breathe, squeeze your fingers and your toes. As you breathe, roll your head from side to side. You can push any covering that you might have on you to the side and stretch your arms overhead. And hug your knees into your chest. And then roll to your side. Let yourself be comfortable here. Let your breath be steady. Let your being be light and free. And then when you're ready, when you're complete with this, bring yourself up into a sitting position. Make yourself comfortable. And inhale and reach your arms overhead, stretch, maybe side to side. And as you exhale, bring your hands into prayer position and pause right here. And then the day came when the effort to remain closed, tight as a bud, was more painful than the effort to blossom. Set an intention for the rest of your day. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Namaste. Thank you.